I'm Miro Kaz.
I'm the real Tom Rose.
You're watching the MBA show bonus content.
Bonus content!
With special guest B. Halligan.
How we doing?
One of the things that we've been hearing a lot about in the entrepreneurial community, so like this really irks finance guys like me, is partial founder buyouts.
And there was some rumor that on your recent fundraising round that part of the money actually went to help cash out some of the early folks in the company.
Yes, I can dispel that rumor and confirm it. Some of the money.
Why is that?
Some of the money did go to us.
So you're rich beyond
I'm not.
human belief.
I'm not.
You are pooping gold right now.
No, I'm not. Silver.
Fabergé eggs omelets for breakfast.
Silver. It's a very interesting topic, fascinating topic, and I think it's a very healthy thing that's going on. So what happened when we went out to Sequoia, it's part of Sequoia's playbook on a deal like this, is they lead with, well, how much do you want to take off the table? And the reason they're doing that is they know it's attractive to the entrepreneurs for the most obvious of reasons. But what they also want to do is give the entrepreneur a backbone. And so when Salesforce.com comes around and tries to buy HubSpot, I've already got some money in the bank, and it's not quite as attractive, so I'll hold on, I'll negotiate a little harder, and I'll swing for the fences. So it aligns interests in a really smart way.
It's like
so
I'm worried Miro's going to go
I think it's a really good idea.
And is that something, so which round of finance for you? This is your D round? So is that something that's going to happen on early rounds of financing, or is that really just going to be these later big rounds?
I've heard rumors that it's happening on earlier stuff. I actually asked one of my VCs about it yesterday because there's another company doing a B round that I'm interested in. I said, do you think you'll be able to take money off the table? And they thought not.
In a B round.
I know, but I've heard
it's like bra sizes. D is the better.
Yeah, I've heard of it happening in earlier rounds. And I think it's a very interesting impact on the economy. So you think about Facebook or LinkedIn or Twitter, any of these companies. If it were 10 years ago, the founders would have been all hot and heavy to get those things public or get them sold. Yeah. But because they're able to take money off the table during the financing, they're taking their time and they're in no big hurry, and they build a more mature business and they make better decisions and they don't sell out.
So the company is better off.
I think it's a very interesting impact on the economy and how long these companies are taking to exit and IPO. It's very new and interesting.
And a way for entrepreneurs to get some money and to be able to sort of say like, look, I like you said, the backbone. Like I have money. It's really powerful.
Absolutely, I think it's a very good thing for the economy. I think it's a very good thing for startups. There should be over time, because this is a relatively new phenomenon, less trade sales that happen and more IPOs. The IPOs should be more significant. There should be more churn in the Fortune 500 because of it. I think it's a very positive, healthy thing.
One of the things that I do a lot of valuations of companies. Okay. And one of the things that I have come to learn is that the one thing startups don't need is MBAs.
So
why do you hire so many?
So I follow you around like you follow the dead, and one of the things that I've heard you say is that at the beginning of a startup, you got to be either building it or selling it. Where does an MBA fit in?
Okay. So the dirty little secret about us hiring MBAs is we've hired too many. We've actually hired too many.
You had to save it for the bonus content. How do you know?
Well, here's the problem. MBAs have great ideas, right? Brilliant ideas. I'm one of them. And I think I have some good ideas, not brilliant ideas. But you need software developers to actually do something. And it's just like we don't have enough of those. So we've been aggressively putting dollars, instead of from MBAs, into software developers. So we've hired 15 software developers in the first quarter. So we've been very aggressively swinging that way.
And you've got some financial incentives out there also on the hiring of software developers. Yeah.
Yes. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Sure. There's this hiring war that's really going on for technical talent, software developers. It's very loud on the West Coast. Facebook's been stealing a lot of people from Google. The cost of hiring a top quality software developer has gone through the roof. And so we really want to hire software developers. We're trying to send a message in the market. So anyone who refers a software developer to HubSpot and we hire them gets a $10,000 bonus. So we're trying to send a message that we really want to hire them.
Bonus content.
Yeah, we're trying to hire the
My
best
new
and the brightest
entrepreneurial venture is referring software developers.
No kidding.
To HubSpot.
It could be. You can make a good living doing it.
So Brian, what was the valuation you got?
That part is confidential.
So I'm Miro Kaz.
I'm the real Tom Rose.
I'm Brian Halligan.
This has been the MBA show bonus content.
That was a good question to ask. I didn't know it was coming, but it was a good question to ask.